Hey guys, this is Takatsu from SS. We are here on Cliffside with Search and Destroy tactics for attack and defend.
Search and destroy.
We're starting off on the attacking team. Before we grab the bomb, I'm just going to show you guys some cool sniping locations that I run to, just so I can get some enemies out of my hair right off the break, which is really cool. If you stand on this box and aim straight down on the 12, you can pick off about 2, 3, or maybe at the most 5 people, since a lot of people like to go Bravo. If you're a good shot, you can get almost all the whole team on the other side. Up here on this creek, not the greatest spot for Search and Destroy. I recommend it for camping, but sniping, cross map, not that great. Under the bridge, it works pretty well if you're trying to cover your teammates' advance, or if you're just trying to cover the center of the field.
We got the bomb.
Now with the bomb, I have 2 routes to run to Alpha. On this map, it's really a 50-50 for me, depending on how many I kill off the break. If you throw a smoke where I just shot, you'll get it right in center field, really good for coverage when you want to run up. Oh god. And then you throw a frag grenade a little bit past that to the left where the bunker would be near Bravo. I apparently hit the tree. When you enter Alpha, just watch your corners when you come in. The one I'm sitting in right now is really good for defending, actually, if you have a ghillie suit. The corners where I just shot are really good for Betty locations, where I'm going to sit here and here. A lot of people like to sit and just wait until someone plants the bomb, and then they move in and kill the bomb planter. And also, a lot of walk-on games, I've seen a lot of people sit right here, and it's really screwed me over, to be completely honest. It's a really hard spot to get someone out of. And some really cool Betty locations after you're done planting the bomb. One of my favorites, well, first, you know, you can actually plant a Betty inside the bomb if you lay it correctly. This time I laid it incorrectly. It's a little bit more to the left of the parachute, but my favorite Betty location on this map, if you just jump up on this tomb right there, you can actually get a Betty if you aim properly inside the tomb. And when it blows up, it'll be at head level when you're crouched on this tomb right here. So guaranteed a kill if someone runs in the front door. The second way I run to Alpha, a little bit more effective, however it's not good if you want to rush plant. This is like no rush plant. But if you throw a frag grenade between those 2 trees, I forgot to run and jump that time. But smoke demonstration of where it should land if you don't run and jump. If you do, go a little bit farther, that's where it would land. And you actually see the crater from the frag grenade, but it gets people right off the break if they're running up to Alpha through the tree line. It's a really, really good grenade. I've gotten about a kill or 2 every time I throw it, actually. Again, with grenade tactics, I recommend sticky grenades over frag grenades because the fuse only primes when it hits the ground. Or hits an object, I should say. When you're running to Alpha, the second road, you want to go down this trenchway, I guess you want to call it, and over the bridge or under the bridge. Just make sure that no one's sniping in the back. That's a big oopsie if you get shot in the back. But it takes longer to get to Alpha, but you cover all the possible points where I showed you earlier. Basically, you know, in that area there. Basically, you get all the flanks out of the way when you're going to plant. And a lot of people like to camp there as well, where I just shot. And then Betty locations are the same. Another Betty location that I like to plant is on this rock here. It is effective, and it does activate if you run by it. When you plant the Betty on the tomb, make sure you're not looking too far up, or it'll glitch out like that. You want to be looking pretty far down, next to the second ledge on the tomb. Or coffin, I guess you could say. Whatever you want to call it a tomb. Okay, running to Bravo this time. A lot of people, a lot of snipers actually, like to run through here and out this back area here. It's not the greatest for sniping or for anything for that matter. You can possibly get a kill, where I'm shooting, that's where a lot of people like to sit. But I really don't recommend it. The faster way, SMG only, with extreme conditioning. You want to throw a smoke on the bomb site, and this time I threw it a little bit away. Actually, I threw it way too short. I don't even know where I was aiming. And then a frag grenade far back. If you throw it properly, it should be to my right, where that bunker corner was, and it'll land right here all the time. Guaranteed about a kill or two if your sniper is doing work from the spawn. If not, then you probably get like 2 or 3 kills. Betty's planted literally on top of the plant site, like on the crate itself. They do blow up, they do activate. It's just really hard, you know, to have them in an effective standpoint, because everyone just looks at the bomb site all the time, and a lot of people have bomb squad. But, you know, if you can pull it off, be my guest, you know, throw up Betty, you know, inside the crate, and, see what happens. A lot of people like to sit in this corner here, attacking and defending, so you always have to watch that. For the attacking side now, the preempted sniping spot, I guess we can call it, right off the break where I showed you on the attacking side. The sandbags start there where I just knifed, and you can see the sniping spot right from here. It's a really hard shot, but that's where the barrel is. If you have like an automatic of some sort, you just know where the barrel is. You know, throw like a rocket, you know, a bazooka. Maybe get a kill. Not a lot of people sit there. I do though. But from left to right, I'll show you in a second. It's about a 3-second run. Normal human reaction time is roughly a second, maybe faster. So, you know, if you sit in that spot where I showed you, you can get about a kill or 2 if you're aiming properly. But as you can see here, I'm behind the sandbags actually. This is where people would start out from running. And you go 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, and you hit the corner of the wall right there. Another good Betty location other than the rock is here. I'd say it's more effective for people going on the attacking side when they run down the staircase and probably get a kill. And this Betty here, I've gotten about 2 or 3 kills if you throw a grenade down this alleyway, I guess we could call it, you know, the Cliffside. I get about 2 kills and throw a smoke on the Betty. And people just kind of run through the smoke, and you know, the Betty will blow up, and if they shoot the Betty, just find, you know, fire blindly into the smoke. So it's a little bit late where I am, guys. So yeah, it's a really good Betty location. So if you get there when you're defending, if you get there fast enough, definitely I recommend it. I like highly plant a Betty. And it's pretty much, I mean, you can get away from it if you're running fast enough, but since that boulder on the right, when you're attacking, is, you know, pretty far out, you're going to activate it nonetheless. A lot of people like to run this route here. It's basically the same amount of time from point A to point B, left to right, about 3 seconds. A little bit less, but, you know, someone is going to shoot you. So it's about 3 seconds, maybe 2.5. When you're defending, you want to plant a Betty right here. It's really good because a lot of people like to sit in this corner to my left. And then what I normally do, I normally get shot by doing this, but if you prime a Betty and you get shot with that Betty primed, you'll still plant it nonetheless. It'll actually fall into the ground where your body died.